A mysterious formation in a German field. A single question to Grok AI. And a reply that challenges everything we thought we knew about reality. From satellites to farmers, everyone saw the formation appear overnight, a flawless design no human claimed to make. Then someone asked Grok AI one question: what does it mean? What followed made even Elon Musk pause. Grab your curiosity, because this is where science meets something that refuses to be explained. The question that started everything. Picture this: a quiet afternoon on X, formerly known as Twitter, when a curious user decided to test the limits of Grok AI. They uploaded an image of an intricate crop circle formation discovered in the German countryside and typed a simple question: what can you tell me about this? Nobody expected what came next. The AI's response wasn't just detailed, it was unnervingly specific, diving into mathematical patterns, historical connections, and possibilities that most humans wouldn't even consider. Elon Musk's Grok AI has been making waves since its launch, promising to be the truth-seeking artificial intelligence that doesn't shy away from controversial topics. Unlike other AI systems that might give you a sanitized, cautious response, Grok was designed to be bold and direct. This particular interaction showcased exactly why Musk positioned Grok as different from everything else on the market. The timing of this question couldn't have been more perfect. Crop circles have experienced a resurgence in public interest, particularly in Europe, where formations have become increasingly complex and mathematically precise. Germany, specifically, has seen a notable uptick in these mysterious patterns appearing overnight in wheat and barley fields. The original post featuring Grok's response garnered millions of views within hours, sparking heated debates in comment sections worldwide. Some praised the AI's comprehensive analysis, while others questioned whether an artificial intelligence should be weighing in on unexplained phenomena at all. The German crop circle mystery unveiled. The specific crop circle in question appeared near a small village outside Munich in late spring. Local farmers discovered the formation at dawn, stretching approximately 200 feet across a pristine wheat field. The pattern featured interlocking circles, precise geometric angles, and a level of symmetry that seemed almost impossible to achieve without sophisticated planning and execution. Eyewitness accounts described the discovery as surreal. The wheat stalks weren't broken or damaged but rather bent at their nodes, creating the impression that enormous pressure had been applied uniformly across thousands of individual plants. This bending technique is one of the hallmarks of crop circle phenomena that researchers have struggled to explain for years. The German formation included elements that set it apart from typical crop circles. Mathematical analysis revealed Fibonacci sequences embedded within the design, along with ratios corresponding to the golden mean. These aren't random patterns, they're mathematical principles that appear throughout nature, from seashells to galaxy spirals. Local authorities investigated the site immediately, interviewing residents and checking surveillance footage from nearby properties. Interestingly, despite the formation appearing in a relatively populated area, nobody reported seeing unusual lights, hearing strange sounds, or witnessing any human activity during the night it was created. What Grok AI actually said. When Grok analyzed the image, its first observation focused on the mathematical precision of the formation. The AI identified specific geometric principles at work, noting that the pattern demonstrated an understanding of advanced mathematics that would require significant knowledge to execute. Grok calculated the probability of such precision occurring by random chance or amateur creation as statistically improbable. The AI then addressed the physical evidence available from similar formations. Grok referenced documented cases where crop circles showed unusual characteristics: elongated plant nodes, expulsion cavities in the stalks, and magnetic particle deposits. The response explained that these features suggest rapid heating of the plant material, possibly through microwave radiation or another directed energy source capable of affecting plant tissue without burning it. Surprisingly, Grok didn't dismiss human involvement entirely. The AI acknowledged that sophisticated teams equipped with proper tools and planning could theoretically create complex crop formations. However, it also pointed out the logistical challenges: the time required, the need for perfect darkness, the absence of mistakes or obvious entry paths, and the consistent lack of witnesses despite these formations appearing in various locations worldwide. The response took an interesting turn when Grok began discussing alternative hypotheses. The AI presented several possibilities, ranging from natural atmospheric phenomena to experimental technologies being tested without public knowledge. Grok even touched on the controversial suggestion that some formations might represent attempts at communication, though it carefully avoided making definitive claims about who or what might be attempting such communication. What caught many readers off guard was Grok's discussion of information theory. The AI suggested that if these formations are indeed messages, they might represent a form of nonverbal communication designed to transcend language barriers. Geometric and mathematical patterns would be recognizable to any sufficiently advanced civilization, making them ideal for conveying basic concepts or establishing common ground. Grok concluded its analysis by stating that the German crop circle represents a genuine mystery deserving of serious scientific investigation rather than immediate dismissal. The AI emphasized that dismissing unexplained phenomena without proper examination is just as unscientific as accepting supernatural explanations without evidence. This balanced conclusion resonated with people tired of polarized debates that offer only extreme positions. Elon Musk's vision behind Grok. Understanding Grok's unique response requires understanding Elon Musk's philosophy about artificial intelligence. Musk has been vocal about his concerns regarding AI safety and the importance of developing AI systems that prioritize truth over political correctness. Grok was designed specifically to challenge conventional thinking and explore topics that other AI systems might avoid. When Musk announced Grok to the world, he positioned it as an AI with personality and humor, inspired by The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Unlike sterile, corporate AI assistants, Grok was meant to be witty, direct, and willing to engage with controversial subjects. The integration of Grok with X gives it a unique advantage: real-time access to global conversations and breaking information. When someone asks Grok about a crop circle, it can instantly reference recent discussions, news reports, and eyewitness accounts shared on the platform. Critics argue that Grok's approach is dangerous, potentially spreading misinformation by entertaining fringe theories. Supporters counter that treating adults like children incapable of evaluating information is condescending and ultimately counterproductive. The science behind crop circle formation. To properly evaluate Grok's response, we need to understand what science actually knows about crop circles. The phenomenon isn't new. Documented cases stretch back centuries, with descriptions appearing in European texts from the 1500s. However, the modern crop circle phenomenon began in earnest during the 1970s in England's Wiltshire countryside. Scientific investigations have revealed fascinating details about how plants in genuine crop circles differ from randomly trampled crops. Researchers discovered that plant nodes show elongation consistent with rapid heating, something difficult to replicate with simple mechanical flattening. Biophysicist William Levengood conducted extensive research on crop circle plants, publishing peer-reviewed papers documenting his findings. His work identified cellular changes and the presence of unusual magnetic particles within affected crop circles. While some scientists disputed his conclusions, nobody could definitively explain all the anomalies he documented. Skeptics point to the confession of two British men, Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley, who claimed in 1991 to have created many crop circles using simple tools. However, this explanation struggles to account for formations appearing before their claimed start date or circles appearing in dozens of countries simultaneously. Historical context of German crop circles. Germany's relationship with crop circles stretches back decades, though the country hasn't received the same attention as England's famous formations. German farmers have reported mysterious circular patterns in their fields since at least the 80s, with documentation existing in local newspapers. The geographic distribution of German crop circles follows interesting patterns. Many formations appear in Bavaria, particularly in regions with historical significance dating back to medieval times. This connection to historical sites mirrors patterns observed in England, where crop circles frequently appear near ancient monuments. German researchers have approached the crop circle phenomenon with characteristic thoroughness, forming investigation groups that meticulously document each formation. These groups collect soil samples, interview witnesses, and create detailed diagrams of each design. The recent uptick in German formations has coincided with increased public interest in unexplained phenomena generally. Television documentaries, podcast discussions, and social media conversations have brought new attention to these mysterious patterns. AI and the analysis of unexplained phenomena. Artificial intelligence brings unique capabilities to the study of mysteries like crop circles. Unlike humans, AI systems can process massive datasets without fatigue, identify subtle patterns invisible to human perception, and compare data across thousands of cases instantaneously. Pattern recognition represents one of AI's greatest strengths. When examining crop circle designs, AI can identify mathematical relationships, geometric principles, and symbolic connections that might escape human researchers. Machine learning algorithms can compare formations across time and geography. However, AI also has significant limitations when dealing with unexplained phenomena. AI systems can only work with available data, and crop circles represent a data-scarce problem where concrete evidence remains limited and contested. Additionally, AI lacks human intuition and cannot easily evaluate eyewitness credibility. The Grok response to the German crop circle demonstrates both the promise and peril of AI analysis. The promise lies in comprehensive consideration of multiple hypotheses without immediate dismissal. The peril comes from potentially lending credibility to fringe theories simply by treating them seriously. The mathematics hidden in the patterns. Mathematics provides one of the most compelling aspects of crop circle analysis. Many formations display sophisticated geometric principles, including fractal patterns, Fibonacci sequences, and representations of complex mathematical concepts that would challenge even trained mathematicians. The German formation that prompted the Grok inquiry featured several mathematical elements worth examining. The golden ratio appeared multiple times throughout the design, representing the proportion approximately equal to 1.618 that appears throughout nature. The presence of this ratio suggests intentional mathematical encoding. Fractal geometry represents another common element in complex crop circles. Fractals are mathematical patterns that repeat at different scales, creating self-similar structures observable in nature. Crop circles incorporating fractal principles demonstrate a level of sophistication that seems inconsistent with simple hoax creation. Researchers have used computer modeling to analyze the mathematical precision of various crop formations. These studies reveal that the best formations demonstrate tolerances measuring within inches across expanses of hundreds of feet. Electromagnetic anomalies and physical evidence. Visual analysis. Crop circles present numerous physical anomalies that researchers continue investigating. Electromagnetic measurements taken within formations frequently show readings that differ significantly from surrounding areas, suggesting some form of energy affected these locations. Multiple research teams have documented malfunctioning electronic equipment within crop circles. Cameras drain batteries inexplicably fast, cell phones lose signal, and compass needles spin erratically. These effects typically diminish outside the formation boundaries. Laboratory analysis of plant samples from crop circles reveals intriguing characteristics. Some samples show elongated growth nodes, cellular changes consistent with rapid heating, and altered germination rates compared to control plants from the same fields. Photographic evidence shows mysterious light phenomena associated with some crop circle appearances. Witnesses have reported seeing balls of light moving across fields before formations appear, and some videos purport to show these objects in action. The human hoaxer perspective. Any honest discussion of crop circles must address the human hoaxer element. We know with certainty that humans create many crop circles, particularly simpler formations. The question isn't whether humans make crop circles, but rather whether all crop circles have human origins. The most famous hoaxers, Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley, provided detailed demonstrations of their techniques in the early 90s. Using wooden planks, ropes, and basic surveying tools, they showed how teams could create impressive formations in just a few hours. And don't forget to subscribe for more space-related discoveries.